Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
Cambodia is
amazing.
dear to my heart because I spent some time there. So
Great.
that is excellent. So many kidney foundation events.
Kidney Foundation. Yeah, I mean,
East-
I could list them all off.
I know.
We don't have time.
Easter Seals drop zones. So that's always fun to see. You're a wrestling announcer for Great Northwestern.
Yeah, well,
Wrestling.
so the Easter Seals, quickly though, I was there to support
Yeah.
Michael Lifshitz, who's
Okay.
a comedian and speaker, and he is handicapped, and he went down 20 stories.
That's crazy.
So he's ridiculous. and I'm not only for wrestling, but I'm also there's a guy in town named Nabil the Thrill Khatib, and it's mixed martial arts. So I ring announce for professional wrestling and mixed martial arts. So keeps my schedule busy.
How interesting are those Great Northwestern wrestling events?
Very. I mean, it's always a different cast of characters. You're never too sure when you get in the ring if they're going to be angry or happy. Or
Are you a wrestling fan?
I've been a wrestling fan for years, so it's kind of been neat because I've got to work with legends.
Yeah.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan and Lanny Poffo and Scott Steiner.
Jake the Snake. Scott Steiner was a friend.
Yeah.
I was a fan of his.
I didn't get to work with Jake the Snake
No.
yet, but when I'm in there though, it's just like music. When I'm interviewing whoever, you have a job to do, so you can't get too gaga. You can't get too. You just go in there, you do your job, and then maybe after get a bit starstruck.
Yeah.
So it's always interesting when I do these events for
Take
sure.
any chairs to the head or the back or anything?
I've been okay, but there was a story a couple of months ago about certain lady getting hit with a guitar, but
Okay.
let's leave that off the table right now. What happens in the
ring.
wrestling ring stays in the wrestling
Exactly.
ring, right? Yeah.
You also help out with the dental charity ball, which is one
Yep.
a very extravagant event for dental. And this year you were the honorary chair to the Walk for Cure for Diabetes.
Yeah.
And one thing I learned about you, you're also a registered personal support worker.
Well, I haven't actually been 100% certified
Trained,
for
you're
it.
trained.
Yeah.
You're trained.
So I have level 1 of 2.
Okay.
Because it's a 2-level program. And when I left Algonquin 5 years ago, I landed a radio job full time in the city. So I got half my personal support working. I have worked as a caregiver. I just believe it's one of those jobs that it's like if you're looking for a career where you can still be charitable, personal support working. Because as our population ages, we're in need, we're in demand. Males especially, and that's not to sound sexist, but there's not a lot of males who want to take on this position. Yeah. So in my class, I was one of very few males, and I loved it, but I couldn't continue to pursue it. Maybe again down the road, but it's a very, very rewarding career.
Well, thank you so much for joining us this week. Of course, if people want to find out, I guess, more of where you're going to be out there, follow you on Twitter, Instagram at Dylan Black Radio.
Yeah, at Dylan Black Radio.
And also hashtag Boom Cares. If you search hashtags Boom Cares, because you go to a lot of the events that Boom.
Well, I
very
maintain. Thank you. I maintain the Boom Cares section of our website.
Okay.
So if at boom997.com. So if you have any charitable event coming up, community event, anything like that, email me direct through the website, and we will possibly even show up. We'll
That's
definitely
amazing.
get it on our website. And the street team has been amazing at showing up at events and just spreading
Great brain.
happiness, adding stuff to the event.
That's amazing. So, what any events going on this weekend?
This weekend, it actually might be kind of slow for me, which is nice because I'm starting a run of 19 straight days at work. So
let's.
I might rest a bit.
All right. Well, in case you don't want to rest, in case you get bored after 1 hour of resting,
What's going on?
Let's go through some events. Pony Girl, one of my favorite bands in Ottawa, has an album release at St. Albans on Saturday night, only $10. That's a steal of the deal.
Yeah.
I love to read. This weekend is the Rockcliffe Book Fair. You won't get better books in the city than the Rockcliffe Book Fair, unless maybe you do the Westboro Book Fair. That's also an awesome one. Luckily, they're 6 months in between each other. Privy Night Market's going on Saturday. Before that, you got Maker's Night Bazaar tonight at the Horticulture Center. It's Maker's Fair this weekend, so many makers that have other passions other than their normal work, but they go out there and they still do great things.
We actually interviewed them on Rogers Daytime yesterday, and they were bringing in some of their creations.
Things you
It's
would
very
not even
cool.
think of, eh?
Awesome stuff.
Yeah. Zibby's having their grand opening for their first condos on the Ontario side. So that's going to be very interesting. You know how much I love that project. Ottawa Vintage Clothing Sale going on. You have the Eastern European Bloc Party, which sounds like it'll be a ton of fun. And the Ottawa Fury are in the playoffs against Minnesota at 3 p.m. on Sunday. Hopefully the
Sounds
weather
like
is
a
good as
busy
the 18th.
weekend.
It's every weekend in Ottawa. It's a great city.
Yep.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you, Nick.
Next week we're going to be talking about young entrepreneurs and finance with Albert Wong and Jason ahead of Startup Day in the capital, which will be at Algonquin, where you have to head out right now. But thank you very much for joining us.
Gotta get going.
We're going to listen to one more song from Wicked Grin.
Thank you.
This is Dance Pretty Mama. So dance away this weekend, everyone. Have a great day.
Mama, you're so fine. Dance, pretty mama, dance. Prairies roll the mountain, mountain knows. See you in the distance. I can't let you be mine. Mama, you're so fine. Dance, pretty mama, dance. By. See you in the distance, tear in your eye, be mine. Pretty mama, you're so